50 Cent Ti thing, man. We know y'all talk about the rap. We do the same thing over here, and I figured this is like I was waiting. I was telling Reg, I was like, "There's gonna be something that happens. We'll put it on the list. I'll just monitor it throughout the week." And this 50 Cent versus Ti thing is like gone from this potential versus match, which people were kind of discussing in their own way as far as like, oh, who do you think would have more songs, or who did you like more at their peak, different stuff like that. And this has evolved into flat out war. Minutes before we went on air, Domani jumped into this and dropped the song.
Omani.
Damn.
Domani, the peaceful one that raps like J. Cole, he is now dissing 50 Cent.
Domani's kind of dope too. I'm gonna have to check that
Yeah.
out. I just listened to the fourth. You guys count them fourth Ti diss for 50, and I was like, what's going on here? Like it went when he was with his family and his mom, and they're at dinner.
Hey.
His mom's kissing him on the cheek. I was like, you know what? This is too much. Too much for me.
I thought it was very funny, and as somebody that likes shenanigans, sometimes I was like, "Oh no, this is hilarious." We did like the glass
I got
clink
everything
with
you
Tiny,
don't have.
and then he had his wife over there by his side. Like, we don't have to get into any of the extracurriculars with him and Tiny, and like them being still together. Extra, like his
that's
mom
extra.
is there, both his kids was there. I was like, "Nah, it looked like Ti is winning." I've never seen 50 this happy.
His kids don't even like him like that. His 50 Cent's son be so mad at him. Yeah, when they zoomed out and King's munching on the side, I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
Yeah. And the thing is, I have to give Ti a lot of credit, man, because a few weeks ago it was looking crazy for my guy.
Yes.
He still had the dreads. He had that comedy special, and people were like, "Nah, this isn't it." He wouldn't cut them dreads. He put out the record.
To let them know.
Produced by Pharrell, that's actually hard. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, and then like the first two diss tracks, I was like, wait a minute. Nah, this is Ti.
This
Remember,
is him.
This is
and
him.
so
This is the real tip.
yeah, this is him. But the thing is, boy, I hate to break it to people if they have not figured this out already. 50 Cent is going to ignore all of this. He's not
absolutely.
getting in any booth. He's not responding to any of this. He does not care. He's going to continue to troll on Twitter. He's going to continue to troll on IG. He do not care.
And should he, has been my question, Phil. Like, should he care? Like, will the pressure of everybody being like, get in the booth, does that matter to him at this point?
This is funny because one of our long-standing debates at this point is, I don't think you can do this. I don't think you can say one person has to respond, but then also when it becomes other people, the rules are different. And I think people are applying different rules to 50 because it's 50.
Yeah.
50 should respond because this is Ti. And if you're going to say Ti is not in his weight class, no. Ti is a legend.
1,000% in his weight class. Yeah.
Ti is a legend, and the only people I see saying he's not in his weight class are New Yorkers, because like, oh well, was Ti even that dope? And we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that.
That guy had a run, bro. He had a run. I'm not trying to hear none of that. That guy
I
had
think,
a movie.
I think that's an interesting thing that you bring up, because a lot of this 50 Cent and Ti thing has been wrapped in East Coast versus South
Yes.
thing that people have wanted in one way or another for 25 years, and T.I. being essentially the face of Southern rap or whatever. I wouldn't call 50 the face of New York rap. That he's not going to get no. I'm an East Coast guy by nature, but I'm rolling with T.I. because I've been fortunate to live pretty much all over the country, and it's great that you guys are on here kind of like different spots. So there's no Reg doesn't give a fuck like who. Who would come out on top here? He doesn't have Phil's from Chicago, so like it's like just seeing this, like I think the people want this badly, and the debate between them has they're very similar artists in a sense, like coming from the streets and mixtape runs and stuff like that, but T.I. just had a longer run. And I don't think people are cognizant of this. And I had a conversation with James a few weeks ago, kind of about T.I.'s general legacy. And T.I. hasn't really spawned like the next T.I.'s. Like the people from Atlanta are like, you can see the Gucci Mane tree. You can see people, like
Jeezy Tree.
Jeezy Tree. Like you see
can
all
the
those
Thug
other
Tree
things.
and like people that the Future
Wayne,
Sons.
all that stuff. You can see all this, but T.I.'s influence didn't go the same way. So like, I think there's an interesting debate kind of to be had about T.I. being possibly one of the most underrated rappers of all time.
Yes.
And I think he wants this badly with 50. Like as far as like some he's always wanted to check it off his list as far as like, taking the New York thing and stuff like that. And then just from the battle essence of it, we all know what T.I. did to Lil Flip.
Mm-hmm.
So, if he can get 50 to step in the ring, I know Phil thinks it's not possible. It's only going to be so long before one of these things go. And almost, I don't even necessarily feel like I need to hear these dudes rap with one another at this point. I feel like T.I. is a better rapper, all that stuff. I just want to hear them talk at the end of the songs to each other. That's what I want to hear. Them niggas is insane. Like both of them.
I think there's a reason that when this began, T.I. was calling out like Hove. You know what I mean? Like when he was like, I want to do this versus thing and I want to go against the giant. He didn't start out with 50 Cent. It took some steps to get to 50 Cent because I think he said Hove and then he might have said Wayne after that. I'm like, there was a reason he got to 50 Cent. And I understand. They both had gigantic runs. I'm clouded because like in my brain, I'm like, In the Club is so annoying. Like it reached heights, but like the way that where it is and how people treat it, I hate it so much that I'm just like, if that's your biggest hit, you lost to me. But it's not. It's about more than that. Like, and then I started thinking like, say they did have the verses. 50 Cent don't got one friend. Like, can he use G Unit Records? He don't like none of these guys. So would he use
play Hate or Love It?
That's what I'm saying. Is he gonna use the Hate It or Love It? Is he gonna use the Bank Records? Like, what's going on here?
He could still use stuff from Beg for Mercy. Like he still get along with Yayo and Lloyd Banks. He just don't get along with Young Buck, I don't think. But
he gonna play Candy Shop?
See, he got too many.
He did have a monster run, one of the craziest runs we've ever seen in hip hop history. I know people counted this as debut albums, not his debut album.
No,
yeah,
but people would account that as his breakout album, Get Rich or Die Trying. Like that's his big joker. But the thing is, for Smash Brother players, you know this. That's like his Falcon Punch. He's got these things like In the Club sitting there where he can throw that out, and people think that's the instant win for him. No, T.I. has a better discography than him, and I still somebody was like, I don't know about all that. I know about that. I was outside when trap music hit. I was outside when Urban Legends hit. That guy had a run of 3 or 4 albums that did not miss. Right. 50 don't have that.
Yeah.
And massive hits, Phil. Like he would come out and there'd be 4, 5, 6 of them. That in California, people are playing these records out of their car. Like I'm feeling like I'm a part of their culture because of how huge T.I.'s run was.
And he's on songs that people forget he's on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think a lot of people forget he's on the Robin Thicke record. You know, I'm sure that they don't want to talk about that record.
They want you to forget
that they have to continue to pay Marvin Gaye.
But that was a mess, right?
Like, don't play that. Don't play that.
But I mean, he's on that record. He's on a few songs where I think
Justin Timberlake.
He's on the Drake record, You Fancy. I think people forget all the time he's on there.
That's a huge record.
That's what I'm saying. He's got more of those than people think, man. And when people are like, he doesn't have anything that can compete with 50, I'm like, no, he's absolutely got better records with Justin. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah.
He's also like an infinitely better live performer than 52.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even, like, people would be in for a real rude awakening. Like, and it would be, I think 50 would be wise to, like, continue to back away from this as much as he can. But
there's not really
T.I.'s challenging him the old school way, though. It's like, there's only going to be so many songs you drop about me.
Every time Phil brings up AO technology, I just laugh because I know that's what you're hinting at.
Nah, dog. You put that on. You work the pole. I work the pole. That ain't getting him up out of here, dog. That's not getting T.I. up out of here, dog.
Amusement park ain't gonna work for you?
No. I don't think it's anything off that album that's working for you, dog. Keep that one in the tuck, dog. That's not doing it for you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's ever gonna respond. I don't think this versus is ever gonna happen.
No.
I was kind of looking around at one point, like, wait, versus is still happening? People.
That's where I was starting. Now I'm like, what's that?
And
they've kind of relaunched like under like Apple Music now, and it's like there's like a new ever since that Cash Money No Limit one, they're trying to push it forward again.
Nah.
Would you guys rather to see like the verses or the battle?
The battle.
Yeah. The battle.
I want the battle. We're not getting the battle though.
No.
It's funny because T.I. has like kind of a checkered history with verses because of course at one point they wanted him to do the verses with Bus, and Buster was that's when we got the video of him like, man, you over here in the suit talking to us, it looked like you going to court, nigga. We got that. We got him trying to challenge other people, and they completely just dubbed him. I think the verses we were supposed to get, and it would have been perfect for T.I. It was T.I. and Luda. It was right there.
Yeah. T.I. and Luda was the one.
That was the one. They're about the closest to each other in weight class. That like they have like very similar careers. I think Luda is extremely underrated, like T.I. is. And I never felt like Nelly was a good competition for Luda. When they announced it, I was like, oh, Luda's cleaning him up. So when that went the way it did, I was like, why are you guys surprised? I knew this was gonna happen.
I would take a T.I. Jeezy one too if you want to keep it Atlanta. But yeah, as you mentioned, like Luda obviously is there for him, and you could do any of the Atlanta folks. 50 is kind of in it, actually I'll bring it back to Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is a weird one because he debuted so early and then kind of had this career of these like singles. He's not really thought of as an album artist, and also like do you match him against a street rapper? It's kind of weird. Do you match him against a super commercial person like a Nelly or something? I think Nelly and Busta actually, now that we come to
Bus cleaning Nelly up,
but
though.
yeah, that's like Bus is weird. Bus is a weird one. I would like that's if this was boxing, like you stay away from a Busta Rhymes. Like, we don't fight him. Like there's no gain. Like if you beat him, it really doesn't mean anything. But he's probably gonna get you out of there.
Yeah, they gotta match Nelly up with like Flow Rider or something, like somebody like that had those kind of other kind of hits. You know what I mean? But this concept, when it left off of Instagram, like they'll never be better than like Premier and RZA doing a beat for beat. Like I can't.
Yeah.
Like it peaked with Locks and Dipset, and like, do we need verses as a concept after that? That was it. That was the golden run right there.
Yeah. Did you guys happen to see the Mike Will Made and the Hit Boy one?
Oh, I didn't see any of that one.
Yeah, that one was probably like a month ago, and it was in L.A. And Mike Will Made it just blew the doors off of Hit Boy. It was bad for him.
What did Hit Boy? When I heard it announced, I was like, Hit Boy got some. He could definitely. He shouldn't be getting blown out of the water. Like, what happened there?
Bad song selection, and then like Mike Will Made it just his 808 just like
he got them large ones.
Destroyed him. Like, and it was just like
He got.
It was just like
he is working with Miley Cyrus. Like, it's hard to.
I know you just brought up Miley Cyrus, so when I say this is not related at all. His beats just had more ass in them, like like so. Absolutely. Like it just like it moved the crowd in a different way.
No relation, you guys. No relation.
No relation at all. If you couldn't tell. But yeah, man, let's move forward, man. So AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw came out, and basically they played like this really nice tribute to him. I think they used a Creed song, and it was like "Don't Go There." Like I don't know the one that it is, but y'all know what it is. I don't know the name of it, but y'all know what it is.
Oh, go
it fit perfect for him, and I saw some people was just saying this is just perfect. And I actually liked the video package, this one more than the Cena one that they did.
No, it was great. It was really
no Vince in this one, so like
well,
there's that. Shout out to Shadow X641 Scary Movie 6 trailer looks fire.
Oh, that dropped.
Super chat.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I saw the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer.
Hey, the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer looked hard though. Yeah, I was like